cord. Multi-step equations. Number 1, draw a line down the equal sign. Step 2 is distributive property. And it has stars next to it because sometimes you don't need to do it. Sometimes you can skip number 2. If there are no parentheses, you don't have to do the distributive property. Step number 1, draw a line down the equal sign. Step number 2, distributive property. Maybe. If there aren't any parentheses, don't worry about it. Skip it. Step number 3 also has a star next to it. Maybe you can skip it. Combine like terms. But it's a star. Maybe you can skip it. I don't know. Step 4, you cannot skip. Circle the constant, draw a square around the coefficient. Step 5 is use inverse operations to move the constant and then the coefficient. Use inverse operations to move the constant and the coefficient. John, you need to have your book open and writing inside of it, not on the cover. Thank you. In step 6, some of you are choosing to do it and getting 100%, others are not, and you're missing a lot. Check it. Use a calculator. I don't care. Check it. If you check it and it's wrong, don't say, oh, too bad I got that one wrong. Try to figure out how to fix it. Let's practice. (38) equals negative 12y minus 6 plus y. 38 equals negative 12y minus 6 plus y. Step 1, draw a line down the equal sign. Did it. Step 2, the distributive property. Look for parentheses. Are there parentheses? So I can skip step 2. I don't have to do it. Step 3, combine like terms. Let's look. On the left side of the problem, there's just 38. Do I need to combine anything? On the right side of the problem, I have negative 12y minus 6 plus y. Olivia, is there something that can be combined?
Negative 12
plus 1y, right? Okay, so nothing happened on the left side, so I'm going to rewrite 38 equals, because that didn't change. But I am going to change the right side. What is negative 12y plus 1y? My like terms, Gabe, what is it? What is it? Negative 11y. What about that minus 6? Did anything happen to it? So just bring it along for the ride. Step 1, step 2, step 3, now I am on step 4. Circle the constant, draw a square around the coefficient. What's my constant? Negative 6. What's my coefficient? Now I'm going to do inverse operations. Which one do I move first? The minus 6, the negative 6, the constant. I do the opposite, which is plus 6. $38 plus 6 is 44. Equals negative 11y, but I still have a box around negative 11, right? Am I done? Inverse operations again. How do you move that negative 11? Morgan? Divide by negative 11. Divide by negative 11. What's 44 divided by negative 11? Morgan? Negative 4 equals what's left over on the right side? Is this a good answer? What's a better way of writing it? Olivia? They're both the same. It's not us. John, you need to sit up and take notes, please. Just sit up and take notes, please. Let's try another one. Three times x plus 12 minus x equals 8. Draw a line down the equal sign. Step 1 is easy. Step 2, distribute. Do I have parentheses? Yes. So I have to distribute. What's 3 times x? What's 3 times 12?
36.
Plus 36? Because it's positive. Minus 1x equals 8. I distributed. Do you agree? Am I done?
No.
Am I done distributing?
Yeah.
Yes. So I can move on to step number 3, correct? What does step number 3 say? Combine like terms. Are there any like terms? 3x and negative 1x. 3x and negative 1x make what? Plus 36, because that didn't change, right? Equals 8. Step 4, circle the constant, square, or draw a box around the coefficient. What's my constant? positive 36. What's my coefficient? What do I do now? Which one goes first, Nicholas? What's the opposite of plus 36? Two x is left over on the left side with a box still around the 2. Equals, what's 8 minus 36? Negative 28. Am I done? One more step. Divide by 2. X equals, let's check this one in our calculators. Get them ready. Let's type this in. 3 parentheses. Instead of x, what number am I putting? What? What? Negative 14 plus 12, close parentheses, minus, and instead of x, I put negative 14. When I press enter, I should get an answer of 8. I do. So is my answer correct? Let's try one more. Syntax error is because you press the minus sign instead of the negative sign. The negative sign's down here. Bring it here. Well, now I can't tell what you did because you cleared it. Keep typing it in. Write this one down. Did it work?
Yeah.
8 minus 3 times x plus 3 equals 4. All right, draw a line on the equal sign. Step 2, what is it? Distributive property. Only if there are parentheses. Are there parentheses? Yes. What gets circled to distribute? Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, it could be a negative number. That negative belongs to the 3. That minus belongs with the 3. Did this 8 in front of anything change? No. Bring it straight down. What's negative 3 times x? What's negative 3 times 3? Negative 9 equals 4. Am I done distributing? Yes. Now what do I move on to? Combining like terms. BB, what goes together? -8, -9, right? They both are constants. They have exactly the same variable, meaning they don't have a variable, so that's the same. What is 8 minus 9? -1. What happens to that minus 3x? Just comes on down, right? Equals 4. What gets circled? Everybody, what gets circled? -1. What gets a box? I move my constant, which is -1. I move that first. How do you move it? The opposite, which is +1. My 1's cancel out because they're inverses. I'm left with -3x, and there's still a box around -3 because that's my coefficient. Equals, what's 4 plus 1? Am I done yet? What's my last step? Divide by -3. X equals, what's 5 divided by -3? -1.6 repeating? Decimals happen. Autumn.